Democratic Senator from West Virginia Joe Manchin dealing yet another blow to the Biden agenda.
That's right. He says he will block climate or energy provisions or higher taxes on the rich and corporations. The only measure he might support, health care related provisions there. For reaction, let's welcome in our panelists, Chairman of CPAC, Matt Schlapp, Ambassador with the America First Policy Institute, Tom Borelli, and with the Project 21 Black Leadership Network, Donna Jackson. Great to see our panelists here today. All right, Matt Schlapp, we'll start with you. Has Manchin just dealt the final blow to the president's agenda ahead of the midterms?
Well, I would say it differently. I think the American people, and in particular, the voters of West Virginia, have dealt the final blow to Biden's agenda. You know, we don't need more spending because that will fuel higher inflation. We don't need the Green New Deal or climate change legislation because that'll make gas prices and diesel prices even higher. So the American people are rejecting the Biden agenda. I'll say one other thing. I think the Biden agenda is completely dead, and I think in November it's going to be buried.
Yeah, and I'll go to Donna on that and the importance of getting things passed before the midterms, perhaps before October, I would say, when stumping really starts to hit hard for the midterms. For Democrats, getting something passed at this time would be of necessity. It doesn't seem to be that they have things that can get through at this time, Donna.
Yeah, their policies are all backwards. I mean, they're doing everything wrong. I managed Fortune 500 corporate taxes for decades. And the worst thing you can do is raise taxes on corporations, because the first thing we do is shift operations from the U.S. to foreign countries where we have a better tax rate. So everything they're doing is against the American people. Jobs are directly related to how high taxes are on corporations, and corporations hire people. The problem is Democrats have never run businesses. They only tax and spend, and they don't understand how the economy works.
The New York Times has a warning for Democrats, writing this: Democrats face deepening peril as Republicans seize on inflation fears. Interesting, Republicans are seizing there. But if you read into it, this is an Obama-era former economic advisor saying, my guess is that the negative views about inflation are so deeply baked in that nothing can change in the next few months to change them. Jason Furman with a quote there. Tom Borelli, your thoughts on this piece? Is the New York Times onto something?
Yeah, amazing and shockingly, Emma, the New York Times is almost reporting facts at this point. Of course, the reason for that is they're in the process of throwing President Biden under the bus because they're done with him after they helped him get elected. But the facts remain that inflation at 91% is huge to the American people, and it's particularly harming the people in West Virginia. West Virginia is among one of the poorest states in the nation. So what Manchin is doing, he's doing the right thing for his constituents, and he's doing the right thing for the citizens of the United States. The numbers are there. 9.1% is way too high, and that's going to be a death blow to the Democrats come this November.
Again, Senator Manchin, a no on money for climate change and also taxing wealthier Americans. Matt Schlapp, Tom Borelli, Donna Jackson, thank you for your time.